Larry Mitchell invested part of his $19,000 advance at 6% annual simple interest. The rest of it he invested at 9% annual simple interest. If his total yearly interest from both accounts was $1,440, we want to find the amount invested at each rate. Okay, so there's the 6% rate and a 9% rate. And so let's let X equal the amount that's invested at the 6%. It's going to be for 1 year. The total is $19,000. That's what he's investing. So if X is the amount in the 6%, then the expression for the amount in the 9% is 19,000 minus the X. For example, if there's 7,000 in the 6%, then 19,000 minus 7,000, you'll have 12,000 in 9%. So you subtract from the total. It's going to one place or the other. What we need to drive this solution is to understand how simple interest works. We have the formula for simple interest to be that the interest is the principal, how much you're investing, times the rate at which you're investing it at, times the time. The time is in years. The interest rate, R, is as a decimal. And the P is the principal. It's the original amount that you invest. So we multiply these three things together and we get the interest earned. Simple interest. Okay, great. So we're going to use a chart to help us out. We have the two accounts, the 6% account and the 9% account. And we're going to multiply out principal times rate times time to be equal to interest. Okay? For the 6% account, what is the principal? How much are you investing? The answer is X. For the 9% account, how much are you investing? 19,000 minus X. What's the interest rate? As a decimal, 0.06 for the 6%, 0.09 for the 9%. You're doing this for 1 year. You know how much you make in that 1 year? So we let time be equal to 1 for both. So we multiply P times R times T to get the interest. There's the interest from the 6% account, which has the expression 0.06 times X. And then there's the interest from the 9% account, which has the expression 0.09 times the quantity of 19,000 minus X. Okay, well, we need to figure out how to find X. We know that the total principal is 19,000. What about the total interest that you earn? It's given in the problem as 1440. So we just need to have our two interest amounts add up to that. We have the amount from the 6% account plus the amount from the 9% account. Oh, sorry. These two guys added together should be equal to 1440. So we set up that equation. 0.06x plus 0.09 times the quantity of 19,000 minus x should be equal to 1440. Okay, great. And this will be an equation that we can solve in terms of x. Now to get it, what we're going to have to do is, I think, to make everything easier, to not have to deal with decimals, my recommendation is to multiply everything by 100. everything. So 100 times 0.06x. 100 times this guy here. 0.09 times that quantity. And then finally 100, don't forget though, 100 also needs to be multiplied on the right hand side to keep the equation balanced. 100 is moving decimal place twice, so you get 6x, and you'll get a 9. You don't put the 100 inside the parentheses. You just put the 100 times the 0.09, and then you throw on 2 zeros to the end of this 1440, and you'll end up with 144,000. Solve this equation for x, and you'll know exactly how much that Larry put in the 6% account. Let's take this over to the next slide. So what are we going to do? To solve this for x, we're going to distribute. We're going to multiply the 9 times 19,000 and the 9 times the negative x. 19,000 times 9 is 171,000. And 9 times the negative x is a negative 9x. Now we combine like terms. If you have a 6x on the same side as a minus 9x, you can combine them together, leaving you with negative 3x. Okay. Our goal is to solve for x to get x by itself. We're going to have to move over this 171,000 by subtracting it. That'll leave us just the minus 3x on the left-hand side. The difference between those is a negative 27,000. And now, to get the x by itself, just divide. Don't just divide by 3, though. Divide by a negative 3. So it works out nice. This problem is specifically made up to have nice integer answers, nice, actually round thousands number of answers. So we have x being equal to $9,000. This is the 6% account. To get the 9% account, you do a 19,000 minus that. And you're done. You answer the question. He had this 19,000 to split up, and this is how he split it up, so that he earned $1,440 in the end of that year. Okay, great.